the top of frame there on the old animatic was, second tier up, and that there's a lot more that's up above that. So if you want to get that top lip in, it means pulling
way back.
Way back.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. We don't have to do that.
The arena sequence in episode 2 was a fun one for me. The arena itself was logistically complicated in that it's meant to be a very large space. It's a very densely populated space where not only do we have the architecture that has to be depicted, the whole virtual environment, but it has to be populated with thousands, many thousands of characters that all have to have kind of individual and plausible behaviors. So crowds were integral to doing all that work. Something you want to do when you're depicting crowds is just put detail where you need it. So there are a handful of shots where you can see the whole sweep of the stadium with foreground characters that are the full res, and some way back we're switching to the medium res, and then off in the distance those are the very low resolution ones. Those are still pretty dense scenes, but we couldn't have used the full res ones all the way around. It's not with the technology of the time. Another big challenge of the arena was just how many shots there were, and because of the complex, organic, sculpted architecture of the arena, we elected to build a miniature for it. So the miniature, I think, was 16 feet across, and it was all sculpted out of foam. In order to get all the backgrounds that we needed, we split it up and then shot it with 3 separate crews. The whole thing was divided up into 45-degree pie wedge sections so that we could split the model apart and have one crew that was shooting with one section of the model for all the angles in this direction, and then another crew shot simultaneously all the angles in that direction. And we had a night crew that came on to shoot additional angles.
Watch your head there. It's nice.
So it was a logistics problem to kind of group all the shots together that needed different sections of models so that they could all be shot together. But by swapping out the different pieces, we were able to get all the different angles we needed.